Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching from. Yes, this is Blessing Godwin's TV. So, guys, there is something very, very important that brought me here, and I would love to hear from you whatever it is you think about this particular issue right now. Okay, so if you go through our page, you would see a post I did some minutes ago, or probably an hour ago, and then it's all about the Anambra State local government and the allocation that is coming to the local government from the federation account. So as a result of that, the Anambra State government actually, through the Anambra State House of Assembly, enacted a law that is um, shutting down or indirectly pulling down the autonomy that is being given to the local governments. So it really got me worried, and I came live not long ago, but I was disrupted. So please, you can check our channel. There is a post I did not long ago. Please, I don't know, I would love you to go through that post. Okay, yes, you would see a page of this law that the Anambra State House of Assembly enacted, directing the local government authorities to pay a particular percentage of the allocation that will be coming from the federal government into a particular account which they tagged consolidated account. Now I ask the question, why should the Anambra State government indirectly go through the House of Assembly to enact a law that would mandate the local government to pay a particular percentage of any money that will come into the local government purse from the federation account to now and they will mandate them. They will decide on the amount of money that this local government will pay into that account. It's not like there is a particular amount. They will always decide on a monthly basis. They would always decide the amount that a particular local government is going to pay into that particular account that the state government would be overseeing. And frankly speaking, I don't see this as a good omen or a good move in the right direction. So that's why I brought this issue here, so that we all can talk about this thing. And actually, I believe we'll have people who are more learned than I am, who know more than I do, and who can explain this thing better than I am doing, so that we will know if this is actually a good move in the right direction or if it is a bad move in the wrong direction. Because from my own understanding, from my own layman's understanding, taking if the state government take any portion of that money that's coming to this local government account, then that means in its entirety we cannot hold the local government authority responsible for anything that's happening in the local government, and that takes us back to where we used to be. So I really want you guys to understand this very well. But before then, I want you to go to the page, read this particular page that I posted there. There is a law that was enacted by the Anambra State House of Assembly. Please go through that page, read this part. It's just a page, just read that particular page, and so that you will understand what I'm talking about completely. I don't know how to go about it, but please, it would be nice if you go and read this particular page. But I can read through some of it from here. But please go through and read it so that you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so over here it says state joint local government account. Paragraph 1 states that the state shall maintain a special account called state joint local government account and shall pay into it all allocations from the federation to the local government of the state. This is where the problems comes in. The federal government wants to give the local governments independence, and it is a very good one, because it will not make each and every one of us to hold our local government authorities responsible for either developing or underdevelopment in our society or in our local government. But now the state government doesn't want that to happen, and that is why it got me worried. They went through the state house assembly to enact laws that is going. This law now is going to take away that independence, to take away that autonomy, to take away that power that is being given to the local government indirectly by the state government, taking us back to where we used to be. I don't know if you understand what this means. It means that we are still going back to where we used to be, and from the way it is where we used to be is not as not favored us at all. So this implies that actually the state government has been benefiting tremendously from the local government allocation. And does it mean that the state government actually depends on the local government allocations? No, because the allocations, there is also what we call the state allocation that comes from the federation into a state purse. There is one that goes to the local government purse, and that is what the federal government did. They now want the local government to actually get their own coming to them directly without the state government interfering in it. And now the state government doesn't want that to happen, especially that of the Anambra state government. They now went through the state house assembly to enact laws that will stop that from happening in its entirety. That implies that they are also going to hold the local governments under ransom. Let me continue reading so that you understand this, but please go through our page. You will see this particular law, this particular page that is being posted on our channel. Please go through it, read it through, so that you will actually understand what I am talking about. Please do that, so that we will be on the same page and flow together. So in paragraph 14, it says local government consolidated account. Now, number 1, it says there shall be established a local government consolidated account which shall be managed on behalf of the local government areas in the state. I now ask the question, why do you, the state government, want to manage an account that belongs to the local government when the federal government has actually decided to grant independence to these local governments? So what in heaven's name is the state government doing or looking for in the local government's purse? Something is fishy. I mean, something is truly fishy, and a lot of things are not aligning right now. We need to actually understand what is going on. Okay, let me continue. 2, it says the consolidated account shall be administered for the uniform provision of common services across all the local government areas in the state. Just like they have been doing before. You understand? The service they have been doing before, they want to continue rendering that service that we will never see. These services that we never see is what they want to continue rendering. Okay, let me continue. At paragraph 3, it says each local government shall within 2 working days from the receipt of their allocation from the federation account, in a case where the allocations are received directly from the federation account for any month, remit to the consolidated account a percentage. Listen, just listen to very carefully. Remit to the accounts a percentage as determined. Understand it, as determined by the Anambra State Economic Planning Board. So now they are going to remit a percentage as determined. That is the very important word there. As determined by the Anambra State Economic Planning Board. What does it imply? So this actually means that the Anambra State Economic Planning Board is going to determine how much every local government or each local government is going to remit to the account. So you as a local government boss, you don't even have a say. It is the economic planning board that will determine how much you are going to pay into that particular account. So you see, if you look at it clearly, you understand that we have actually still gone back to where we used to be, because by now we expected that the local government is going to be truly independent and function on its own. You understand? That was the expectations, that this local government will be independent and function on their own. But with this law that the Anambra State House of Assembly enacted recently, they are not going to be so. Things are not actually going to work the way we expect. These guys are still under the hook of the state government. And the truth is that this particular law that the Anambra State House of Assembly enacted does not mean well for our local governments. It doesn't mean well for the state at large. These local governments are supposed to be independent, but with these laws in place, they are not independent. Let's tell ourselves the truth. What is the problem? Why can the state government allow the local governments to breed? Why can the state government allow the local governments to actually function independently, completely independently on their own? What is the problem? What is the cause of all of this? So guys, it is a problem and it has a solution, because every problem has a solution. The only thing that doesn't have a solution is death. So we believe and we know that there is a solution to this problem, because if you see it as a problem, then we must actually see a way to proper solution to it. So please, I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear your ideas. I would love to hear your recommendations. Whatever it is you think about this particular issue right now, please share with us right here on the comment section, because it is very, very worrisome. Frankly, it is worrisome. It is worrisome. And if you look at it from my own point of view, this is unacceptable. This is totally unacceptable, because this is to undermine the independence that the federal government has given to the local governments. This is totally undermining that independence, that autonomy. Please go through our page. There is a post I did there not long ago. Please go through that post and read through that particular page of a law that was enacted by the Anambra State House of Assembly through the Anambra State government. And from the whole, from what it is and how it is, it doesn't mean well for our local governments. It doesn't mean well for the ordinary Anambra man. It doesn't mean well for the state at large. So guys, please let me hear your thoughts. Please, I need to hear your thoughts. And let's know where you are watching this video from, please. Yes, please let me hear your thoughts on the comment section. Please, let's know what you think about this particular issue. It's very important we discuss it. It's very important we discuss it. Okay? It's very, very important we discuss it. This is a worrisome issue. This is taking away the fundamental rights of the local government entirely. Yes, it is taking away the fundamental rights of the local governments entirely, and it is not good. It is unacceptable, and this should not be condoned. Something should be done about this. How can the State House of Assembly, on its right senses, wake up and enact such laws limiting or restricting the local government from being independent completely? This should really not allow to happen. I urge Anambrians not to allow such to happen. Frankly speaking, it is not right. I don't feel good about this. How can right-thinking human beings come out and enact such a law, undermining the autonomy that is being granted to the local government by the federal government? What should we call it, or what can we call it? Frankly, it doesn't say well at all. It doesn't speak well. Let something be done about this. Please, I want to hear your thoughts on the comment section. I want to hear whatever it is you have, whatever is your ideas, whatever is your recommendation, whatever you think about this particular issue on ground right now. Please, let's hear that on the comment section. This is a problem for all Anambrians, and this is undermining the rights of these local governments or the autonomy that has been granted to these local governments by the federal government. This law is totally undermining that right or that independence. So please go through our page. It's just a page. Yes, go to our page. You will see what I posted there. It's just one page of this law that I posted there. Please read through completely. Read through it completely so that you would understand what we are talking about, and so that you can be able to contribute positively towards this discussion. Please let me know whatever it is you think about this particular issue we have on ground. Go through our page. You would see the law that was enacted by the Anambra State House of Assembly, giving direction to the local governments on how they will distribute the money that would come into the local government purse from the federation account, mandating them, giving them, like this Anambra State government is going to work through the economic planning board to actually determine how much each local government is going to pay. So this means that you as a local government boss does not even have the right to handle the money that is coming into the local government from the federation purse. Then where is the independency? Where is the autonomy? If a local government boss cannot manage the resources coming into the local government account from the federation account, then there is no autonomy and there is no independence on local government in Anambra State. So what I'm saying now is that how can the Anambra State government go to the backyard to take away this autonomy that is being given or granted to the local government through its economic planning board? It doesn't say well at all. It doesn't mean well. So I would love to know whatever it is you think about this problem. It's a problem. It is a problem. So whatever it is, I call it a problem because it doesn't mean well for these local governments and their bosses. We cannot hold these local governments accountable for the problems or for underdevelopment in any local government because they are not actually in charge. That is what it is. With this law enacted by the Anambra State House of Assembly, the local governments are not in charge of the local governments. So this implies, in other words, that we have gone back to square one where we used to be. So what is the essence of having the elections done? What is the essence of electing these people into office? When, as an elected official, you don't have the full power to control the resources coming into your local government, then there is a problem. There is a big problem. So guys, let's contribute. Let's discuss this. Let's discuss this, please. It's important we discuss it. We really need to find out what the problem is and what is also going to be the solution to this problem. Yes, because if you don't see it as a problem, then it will continue to linger. So I personally am seeing it as a problem, and I wouldn't want this problem to linger. Frankly, it doesn't say well at all of the Anambra State politics. The Anambra State politics is actually in a shamble, if you ask me. Right now, the Anambra State politics is in a shamble because if a state government would actually go to this extent to use the State House of Assembly to enact laws that will undermine the authority of the local government, then something is fishy somewhere. A lot of things are not aligning. Some persons need to answer some questions. Frankly, some persons need to answer some questions. So let's actually discuss this because it affects everybody and everyone. Hence, we are an umbrella in Anambra State, and you go through this page and you think there is no problem, then I don't think you are thinking right, because there is a problem, and we already know the root of this problem, which is the state government. So the state government going into the purse of the local government is totally wrong and unacceptable, and this should not be condoned. Frankly, it should not be condoned. So I really advise you guys to share your thoughts so that we can actually know which way forward. Yes, we will need to know which way forward, because with the way it is going right now, I don't think we are going to see the progress that we actually expected to see. Yes, there is not. It will even go worse. It's going to get worse with the way it is going now. If it's allowed to continue like this, it is going to get worse, because as a local government boss that is elected, you still don't have right over the resources that is coming into your local government. So you cannot be held accountable for anything. That means it's the election was just, I don't should I say it's staged? I don't know how to put it, but oh God, something needs to be done. We really have to discuss this issue and know the way out of it. Frankly, we need to discuss this issue and actually find a way out of it. The state government needs to allow the local government to operate independently. That is my stance. The state government should allow the local government to operate independently without any interference from the state government. This is my stance. I don't know what your stance are, but you can also share with us on the comment section below. Whatever it is you think about this particular law that was enacted by the Anambra State House of Assembly. Please go through our page so that you will read through that law. It's there on our community page. You will see the law. I posted it there. Just read through this particular page, and then so that you will understand what we are talking about, and you cannot contribute meaningfully to this discussion. It's very, very worrisome to see the federal government wanting the states to actually develop and progress, and then you will come down to the state level and you will find out that the state itself don't want to progress. What do we call that? That implies that we are actually the problems of ourselves. We are our problem. If the state house can wake up and enact such a law that would stifle the independence of the local government, that totally means that we are the problems of ourselves. And what is more worrisome is that this House of Assembly comprises of different parties. It's not just APGA that is there. We have Labour Party there. We have PDP there. We have APGA there. So we really need to do something about this. Something really needs to be done. Okay? And it has to be done fast. So let me hear your thoughts, guys. Let me hear whatever it is you think about this particular law that was enacted by the Anambra State House of Assembly regarding the allocation that is coming into the local government post. Okay, I read through some part of that document for you. Please go through our page. I posted that document on our page. Please go through just a one page. Just read through this one page and let me know whatever it is you understand about that particular page. Yes, let me know whatever it is you understand about that particular page, and so that we will be on the same page together and also flow together. But the part that got me worried is the last line. That is the last paragraph. It says each local government shall within 2 working days from the receipt of their allocation from the federation account, in a case where the allocations are received directly from the federation account for any month, remit the consolidated account a percentage as determined. Listen to that language, as determined. A percentage as determined by the Anambra State Economic Planning Board. This particular part got me worried, which means it is the Anambra State Economic Planning Board that will determine what you as a local government would pay into the state purse from the money or from the allocation that came from the federal purse. It's like you guys are not understanding this thing very well. Please read this thing to understand it. Read so that I want you to go through this thing so that you understand it very well. It's very, very worrisome, frankly. It's not good. It's nothing to write home about. Okay? This particular thing is worrisome. How can right thinking human beings in the State House of Assembly, these are educated men, people who have traveled, who have seen what life is all about, coming together to enact such a law that would undermine the independence or the autonomy of the local governments? So how do you want the local government to function? How do you want it to develop their local governments? I thought this election that would actually usher in new breeze. I thought it to usher in new vision, new development, new direction. But from what this law is saying, or from what this law is standing for, we are actually in fact we are going to experience worse development from what it used to be. That is what it implies. So when you see that things are not actually going the way it's supposed to be, or when you see that things are going worse, are becoming worse, please don't blame the local government. Okay, don't blame the local government at all. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. It is worrisome, frankly. So if you have watched up to this point, thank you so very much. Please, I would still love to hear your contributions. Yes, I would love to hear your contributions. I would love to hear your ideas, whatever it is you think about this particular issue on ground. Please share with us over here so that we all will be on the same page. It is very important we discuss this issue as it is. Yes, let's discuss this issue as it is so that we understand where we are headed to. Because right now, it's like we don't have a direction anymore. Yes, because initially I thought we have actually have a direction, but the way it is right now, there is no direction. The local governments are going to still remain where they are. That is what it is. The local governments are going to remain where they are unless some of these local government boards sit up against this law. If these guys can sit up against this law that's been enacted, then the change that we are expecting to see will actually come. But in a case where they don't sit up against this law, we will still experience or continue to experience what we have been experiencing for a very long time since the creation of Anambra State, and that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. With this law, the person whoever it is that brought about the local government independence actually meant well for the states in the country. But right now, some states also are still going to follow this footstep. I'm telling you, some states in this country are going to follow this footstep. And it will still be the same thing as happening before that's still going to continue happening. So which way, Anambra? Which way, Anambra State government? Which way? Which way? Where are we headed? What's happening? What's the problem? This is not right. This doesn't speak well at all. Doesn't mean well for our state. It doesn't mean well for Anambrians. When I saw this law, I felt so uncomfortable. Seriously. So let me hear whatever it is you think about this law, please. Share with us on the comment section so that we would liaise and rub our minds together. Yes. So that is what the situation is all about right now. This is what we are facing right now in Anambra State, Nigeria. This is what we are facing right now. It is a very dire situation. It's a very dire situation. It's a very dire situation. So let me hear whatever it is you think about this particular issue that we have on ground right now. Okay, whatever it is you think about this particular law that was enacted by the Anambra State House of Assembly. You know, I see this law as an evil law. Frankly, this is an evil law against the progress of the state, against the progress of the local governments. You know, whoever it is that actually put their heads together to enact this law, these guys don't mean well for our states. These guys don't mean well for our local governments. Yes, they don't mean well for the local governments. Because how can these local governments function when the state government is interfering with the allocations coming to the local governments? And I believe this was the reason why the election was held, to separate the state government from the local government, so that these local governments can function independently on their own. But in this scenario now, in this case now, which we have gone back to square one, enacting a law that is going to still stifle the economy of the local government, taking away the money that has been put into the local government purse into the state purse again. It's not a good move at all. It doesn't mean well at all. And I really urge the local government bosses to actually rise up against this law. This law does not mean well for you guys. Rise against this law. You guys will fight this law. This is not a good law. This law is evil. This law is to witch hunt, or to continue witch hunting the local government. Please go through our page. You will see the post I did. Yes, I just did a post not long ago on our page. Please go through our page and let me know whatever it is you think about this particular issue. It is very important we discuss about this issue right now. It is very important we discuss about this issue right now. Please, let's go to our page and also read through this particular. It's just I just posted only one page there, so go through that that law. Read through that one page I posted there. Just read through it so that you understand and so that you can contribute positively to this conversation. Okay, it's very important. A lot is going on. Things are not going the way they are supposed to be going. A lot is going wrong, and these politicians keep messing up with our resources. You know, let's think about it. Thank you. Please think about it. Think about it. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel, guys. Please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, okay? Comment and give this live stream a massive thumbs up. Please. Thank you.